we gotta talk about some free agency talk, man. It's a lot of talk, man. I mean, if you haven't joined the IG chats, they can go to that later on in the show. But it's a lot of talk, a lot of speculation, a lot of false hope, I should say. But um, we're gonna start off. Who we got first? Let's see. All right, so we're gonna start off. Okay, Xavien Howard. So look, we all know Xavien Howard played for the Miami Dolphins last year. He was in and out the lineup due to injury. They had Vic Fangio's new DC. Vic Fangio came out, not came out, had left the Dolphins after 1 year and went to the. He left the sea and went to the sky, went to the Eagles, right? So now he's the DC for the Eagles. But X-Man is not a free agent. He got released from the Dolphins. It wasn't like his contract was up. He got released, right? So, Dave, where's the best landing spot? What do you think X-Man is going to sign this free agency year? Oh, you on mute.
Best landing spot, I believe, for Xavier Howard is a team who also has a cornerback that may be going somewhere. Kansas City.
Oh,
I think that's a spot for him. Simply because they have someone that might be gone. And that would definitely solidify them having another X factor out there on the field with just in case Stu Jersey is gone. And that gives him an opportunity to compete for a championship for one.
mm-hmm.
We already know they're going to the playoffs unless something drastically happens to Patrick Mahomes. But he has an opportunity to be the number one corner again, or if not, at least the number two,
Yeah.
and be really good and have an opportunity to compete for a championship. The only other place I would see other than there is Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit would need help in the backfield as well. So I think that'll help out. I think that'll help out a lot. So those are two places I see.
Okay. So you kind of went where I was gonna go because this how I look at Xavier Howard's situation. He had injuries in the past, and so he's not going to get a big contract. So he's going to get a small contract, kind of like okay, a prove it deal, I guess you can say. He's aging right now, or he might not receive another big contract ever no more in his career because he's aging and the injuries are piling up. But since you said it's cheese, my second option would be Dave, the 49ers.
Mm.
Yeah, the 49ers. That's always been the weakest part of y'all defense at the back end. Even though it improved, I believe, a lot last year. But it'll give him just like the Chiefs, give him an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. He can go right into a system where it's not a lot of pressure on the DBs because you got a lot in the front seven. You got a solid defense, a defense that we all assume is going to improve next year, promoting somebody within. I'm assuming you guys are going to promote somebody within the organization who already know the system and stuff like that. So I think the 49ers will be good because y'all won't have to pay on that much. Because y'all don't have the money to go out and get a big free agent right now for real. So I think
Yeah,
that'd
I
be
mean
good.
we're only 5 million over the cap. That's going to change soon, so I'm not too worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that helped out with the salary cap going up because at first we were like 23 million under, but with the cap going up, we only 5 million under. So that helps us
Mm-hmm.
up to be flexible as well. Tomo had a good question. He said, "What about the Ravens?"
Yeah, I just saw that. See, the thing about the Ravens, right? Uh, that could be a good landing spot, but they got guys
I
that
feel like they solidified a corner.
yeah, and their guys are going to get better.
Yeah,
You look at Brandon Stevens last year. He improved his game last year. I
stepped
feel
up
like
tremendously last year.
yeah, they still got Marlon Humphrey. You know what I mean? So like Marlon Humphrey is what I mean. You got Marlon Humphrey, just like the Eagles, right? They say you don't want two Asian cornerbacks, right? So you already got Marlon Humphrey ain't going nowhere. Marlon Humphrey always in at the lineup too, but he's a starting cornerback. But I like Brandon Stevens. Carl always talking how on Brandon Stevens out
Hmm.
here. So now I don't think the Ravens are going to go out and get somebody like that. If anything, the Ravens are going to keep building their defense through the draft. So I got it. All right, so there you go. So let's go to the. Oh yeah, before you do that, right? I gotta talk to y'all about these shows we got, man. We got multiple shows on the platform. Refuse to Lose. I get it. You watching the Refuse to Lose show, but this is a network, y'all. We have a whole network. And shout out to Mark, man. My man said I left the gym to see Refuse to Lose. That's what I'm talking about. All right. But the first show we got up here, right? Let's do it. Oh, sorry, Dave. I ain't trying to do that to you. Hold
You good?
up. All right. It's BWT, Baseball with Teddy. So look, all of your, all right, you can get out.